It's been a very long time since I've gone somewhere without the dogs. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm wearing glasses. If you guys didn't know, I am blind. Today I'm going to pick up some food at this new restaurant that showed up in the area, and I'm going to be taking Peachy Girl as a scout to see if next time we can bring Dante. But usually when there's a new place, I take Peachy with me first because she's better about going to new places than Dante is. So she's my little scout. If we go there and we see like how it is and that it's nice, we'll bring her brother next time. Can you sit? Good girl. I got her collar on. And for myself, Peachy, break. You can break, girl. You can break if you want. For myself, I always make sure to bring a treat bag with me. Especially if we're going somewhere new. I've made the mistake of not being prepared before, and it's just like not good. I had occasions in which like I forgot like poop bags or like my treat pouch or something, whatever it is, and like I found that all those times it's a lot harder to get the dogs to pay attention, especially if I go to a new place. So I always make sure that I'm prepared for the occasion. This is a new spot. We've never been here before, right girl? I've never been to this place, so we're gonna be prepared. This treat pouch is different from my regular one that I use. I'll show you. Usually I use this one, but it doesn't go with my outfit. And this is more discreet, you know? So I like to just have this here. This one is nice, and I like bright colors, you know? I really do. Clearly I'm wearing like a yellow shirt, but I feel like this plus this, it's a little too much. Next thing I'm gonna do, take her out, let her do her business. Hey, she's trying to get the treats. Oh. Did she get one? Yeah, she got one. So I'm gonna let her go out, do her business, get everything out of the way, and then we are gonna go to the restaurant. Right, girl? Oh yeah, big stretch. She's doing such a big stretch right now. Girl, you excited? Girl, you excited, my girl? Girl. What? Okay, she's ready. Oh, way to go, girl. Training starts literally since like before you leave the house, right? So this is something that we always do. She's here patiently waiting for me to open the door, but she knows that she has to sit. And she's probably gonna run out because she's a little bit excited. So if she does, we won't let her. Oh no, she's not. She knows that she's doing a YouTube video. Okay, break. Go potty. Go potty, go potty. Go potty. Peach, go potty. Oh my gosh, she's got mega zoomies right now. Go potty, Peach. Come on. Come on, girl. Go potty. Come on, Peachy. I know you gotta go, my girl. Come on. She's just really excited because I have the treat bags with me. She knows the deal. Girl, you're doing a heel. You're doing a beautiful heel right now, but you need to go potty. Go potty, Peach. Go potty. There we go. Takes her a little bit, but she knows the drill. And she already pooped, so I'm not really preoccupied about that. All right, you ready, girl? Sit. Good girl. I'm just gonna have her. Okay, also it's very windy, you guys, so that's why my house looks like it's been through a hurricane. I promise it's not always like this. Okay, so I'm gonna have her come to me, but I want her to like stop right here. Here. Oh, very good. Okay, Peach. Break. Come on, Peachy girl. Look at how excited she is. Peach. I know, you're excited. Come on. Sit. Good girl. Good job, Peachy girl. Peach. Come. Good girl.
Here's the first batch. This one is the bowls, the block, and the chips.
Okay.
And there's some forks and napkins in there. And then I'm gonna pack this one.
Okay, I'll put this other one in the car then in the meantime. Come on, Peach. The food smells, it was so windy, so that's why I look crazy. The food smells so good. I can't wait to try it. It's like South American food, so I got plantains, I got fried yuca, maduros, all of like my favorite comfort food, and I'm so excited to try it. Good place, Dante. Ready, my baby? Ready, sweetheart? Ready to take a shower. The first time that I gave him a shower was literally when he was like 2 days of being in our house for the first time. Like we had picked him up from the airport and like I had to give him a shower because he had some really bad diarrhea. And let's just say he was very dirty. Right, Dante? You're very dirty. Oh my gosh, so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Good boy. Are you handsome? Dante likes the showers more than Peach though. The first time I gave Dante a shower, he was crying, like as a puppy. But I was like, oh my god, am I doing something wrong? But no, he's just being a baby. Just being a big baby. And another guy. This way? That's a good boy. Here, go that way. Thank you. Good job. Now back here. My dream is to one day have like a mud room. And be able to like give them a shower like there. You know, a lot of people do like really nice things with like their mudrooms to make it very dog friendly. I'll lather him up. Good boy. This is a good boy. You love to take showers. You love to take showers. This is a good boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you sound so good. It's also been very rainy these past couple of days, so they're a little bit like literally dirty. Like they have dirt in their paws and stuff. Hey, Dante. Give me your paw. Paw. Thank you, good boy. He's giving me his paw. Thank you, good boy. Take that paw. Good boy. Yes, we good boy. Huh? This one? Good. He's so cute. He like, when I'm reaching for his back paw, he like shifts his weight for me. Good boy. And so, do you see his little paw? Look how he's looking his paw. I love you. I love you, Dante. I love you, Dante. Because you are so sweet. Dante bath. Now it's Peach's turn. This is Dante's after look. Wow. Dante looks so handsome. Peach, it's your turn, girl. I know you don't like showers, but it's your turn. Come on. Peach, please. Yeah, with her, gotta do some imploration. But she's little, so she's usually quicker to shower. Good girl. Always a girl. Yes. Sorry guys, my camera battery died. My other camera. I'm gonna have to do Peachy Girl like this. You're small for your quick, girl. Be small. It's a good girl. It's a good girl. It's a good girl. She's the best girl in town. She's the best girl in town. There you go, Mama. Little one. She's like trying to evade me from touching her back feet. Thank you. Huh? Good girl. And hop. Good girl. Oh, girl. Go. Hey guys. So it's been a while. I'm gonna catch you up on a little bit of everything that has been going on. I went on vacation, yay! It's been a long time since I've gone on like vacation, and it's been a very, very, very long time since I've gone somewhere without the dogs. So I went to Spain for 5 days, and that is the longest time that I've ever been away from the dogs. I don't know if it's happened to any of you guys, if you guys travel a lot, but oh my baby. But I missed the dogs a lot. I had a great time, don't get me wrong, like I enjoyed every second of being in Spain, and then when I got back I missed being in Spain, but while I was there, both my husband and I missed the dogs terribly. And I just think it's because they, at least for me and for my home and my family, my dogs aren't just like pets, they're almost like family members. They're, you know, with me all the time, and it's, you know, hard to be away from them. I had to do a lot of preparation for not only the dogs, to drop them off at my in-laws, because my in-laws were going to be the ones taking care of them, but also I had to do preparation for Napoleon's enclosure. Napoleon is our tortoise, so had a lot of things to do, and yeah, it got a little bit crazy. I think that the most stressful part of the entire trip was just preparing beforehand, and dropping the dogs off, because, you know, I needed to make sure that I was giving my in-laws all of Dante's medications, you know, all of the instructions and everything. So, but long story short, came back, the dogs did great. They had a great time with them. They've spent some time with my in-laws, but never for like 5 days straight. So that was the longest that they've been with him. But you know, they have been there before, and my in-laws are also very aware of Dante and his seizures, and they know how to deal with it. So you know, they're like the best people for them when we're ever away, for them to take care of them. So while I dropped off Dante and Peach at my in-laws, I did instruct them to give Dante some CBD oil. I did talk about this on my last video. This is the CBD oil from Petals and Tails. It is 100 milligrams, and if you guys are interested in getting this, there will be a link in the description. You can use a code to get a percentage off of your purchase. So yeah, this has been extremely helpful for me, because anytime that, you know, Dante is out of his routine, he's more likely to get a seizure, and I've seen the CBD oil really help in reducing the amount of seizures he gets, or stopping them overall. So if you guys are interested in getting some CBD oil for your dog, go ahead and check it out, because it's been very helpful for me. And also, this isn't only for dogs that have seizures. This could also be for dogs with separation anxiety. So yeah, I know that some people do board their dogs at facilities if they're ever traveling, but for me personally, I've never really felt comfortable doing that. A couple of years ago, I was interested in working a little bit closer in the, you know, dog kennel industry, because I was very interested. I didn't know if I wanted to become a dog trainer yet or not, but I wanted to spend more time with dogs, and I did apply to a job at one of these boarding facilities, and I spent a couple of days there. And from what I saw, the way that they manage things, I don't think that my dogs personally would do very well there, because first of all the dogs need to be kennelled, right? So both Dante and Peach, they free roam. Dante is not crate trained. Peach is to an extent, but not to the amount that would be required if she would have to go to a boarding facility. And so the dogs are kennelled, right, for certain specific times throughout the day, and throughout the entire night. So specific times being feeding times, when there's downtime throughout the day, and then to sleep. One thing that shocked me, at least from that facility, I don't know if things have changed since, but all of the employees would clock out, and I'm not sure if somebody would actually stay in the facility when it was nighttime. I know that people got there that worked there very early, so 5 a.m., 6 a.m. to, you know, take the dogs out and everything, but I don't think anybody actually slept there. So that got me a little bit concerned, because I was like, I don't know if this stuff is disclosed to the actual owners, but I would be concerned if nobody was keeping an eye on the dogs while they were sleeping. I don't know, maybe I'm too much of an overprotective owner, but yeah. So that was one thing that I was concerned about when I went there, and that honestly deterred me from working there. And secondly, the people that are working there, a lot of the times they're people who are getting summer jobs, and they're very young and very inexperienced in dog behavior, and none of them have any kind of, you know, certification or training or any kind of background. Mostly it's just like, hey, like, I like dogs and I'm gonna come to work here. So I just feel that if there is ever a situation in which, you know, somebody needed to pick up on a dog's body language, I don't think that they're, you know, the best individuals to pick up on things, because they're not trained for it, right? They're just there to kind of like babysit, but there's no formal training. The reason that I'm saying this is because in the environment that these dogs are in, there is a lot of overstimulation going on. So when the dogs are not kennelled, they spend most of the time outside playing with like 20 other dogs, right? Which sounds great, but I just feel that it is like a disaster waiting to happen, because, you know, every dog has a different temperament. There is a verification process that they do for the dogs before they accept any dog to come in, to see if it would be suitable for them. But still, I just feel like Dante and Peach would not do well in a situation like that, because they're just not used to that kind of environment, and they're big dogs, they're Corsos. If anything happens, they can do a lot more damage than a retriever or a smaller dog, right? So then on top of that, I know that there are a lot of dogs there that were going that had to take medications, right? But it's so hectic because there are a lot of dogs, especially during the summer, and Dante has epilepsy and he takes a lot of medication throughout the day. So it's just like, boarding has never been an option for me. And even if Dante wasn't sick, right, and like Peach is the ideal dog, right, because she's not sick, not reactive, gets along well with dogs, gets along well with people, I still wouldn't board Peach. So yeah, right, Dante? Right? You're such a baby. You would miss us so much if you were boarding. Yeah, so that went on a little bit of a tangent. But anyway, the dogs did great. And I actually, from the trip, I did get a couple of things from Spain for them. So, okay. So firstly, I did get them treats. I got them like these pig legs, or I don't know exactly what they're called, but I'll show a picture here of the store that I was in to get that for them. So I got some treats for them and for their other dog friends. And I also got a shampoo there. It's this one. I really like it. It smells like cherries. And honestly, one thing that I noticed about this is that it does not smell as strong as the shampoos that I've purchased here. And the shampoos that I purchase here are usually like for sensitive skin and, you know, mild smell, I guess. But yeah, this one doesn't really smell as strong, but it works very well. I gave Peach a shower and I really liked it. So yeah, this is what I got from there. It actually says here it's made in Italy. So yeah. Then I also got a dog leash, and I got this from Zara Home. They have Zara here in the US, which is like a clothing company that is actually a Spanish company, but they don't have Zara Home here. And if I could describe Zara Home, I'd say it's like a more upscale version of Home Goods. So yeah, they even have dog stuff there, which is really cool. And I love this leash. It's really nice. It's kind of like a ropey material, nice and sturdy, nice and thick. Those are the kinds of leashes that I've personally found work the best with Dante and Peach. And it's not stretchy. I've had a couple of stretchy leashes that I don't really like. So this one's really nice. It's super pretty, super dainty. I was trying to find some stuff for Dante, but he's like too big. But I mean, interchangeably, I could have used this for Dante if I wanted to. So yeah, I got that for them too. But yeah, it was a really nice experience. One thing that I noticed a lot is the way that people in Spain treat their dogs there. So I had really like no expectations about how pet dogs would be treated there, but in all of the places that I went, first of all, very busy, you know, commercial shopping places, dogs everywhere, okay? And one thing that was crazy to me to see is how like walkable the cities, the places that I was visiting was. So I went to Malaga, which is in the south of Spain, and everything there is very like walking friendly. So you could do all of the errands that you need without having to get in a car. And I thought that was super cool. And because of that, I think that a lot of people are able to take their dogs to a lot of places. So yeah, very nice environment. I was like very impressed with the dogs and how they behaved there, because first of all, I never saw anybody really asking to pet a dog. And I'm telling you, there were like a lot of dogs like in cafes, just walking around like outside, like with their owners, and nobody like really would bring any attention to them, you know, like be like, hey, can I pet your dog? Nothing. Whereas here, I feel that like any time that I take my dogs out, especially like even at dog friendly places, you know, I'm always stopped and asked if they can be pet, right? Which is fine, you know. And I mean, unless I'm trying to work on something specific with Dante and Peach, I have said like, no, they're training right now. But every time I go, somebody asks to pet them, you know. So I thought it was like very interesting. I was like observing that a lot, that people were just like, you know, dogs are just commonplace. Like they are integrated into society almost seamlessly. Very good leash walking skills, very socialized, you know, they're almost like completely desensitized. And there's a lot of activity, a lot of, you know, types of distractions around, but they were extremely well behaved. So yeah, that was my impression. So good job, Malaga and Spain, I guess. So awesome. Now I also visited Morocco, and in Morocco things were a little bit different, because in Morocco there were a lot of stray dogs, and I've seen I've been, you know, used to seeing stray dogs, because when I've gone to Ecuador, which is where my parents are from, it's very common to see dogs in the street, right, and having dogs following you and everything like that. But yeah, the reasons are different as to why there are so many strays in Ecuador versus Morocco. And what the tour guide explained to us is that in Morocco, a lot of the people are Muslim, and for them, a dog is considered dirty, like based on their religion. So the word that she said is they consider it to be haram. So if you pet a dog, you need to wash your hands 7 times. So dogs are seen as dirty, and they're not really seen as pets. I saw like one person walking a Rottweiler, but then in the places that I was, which were very like busy and had a lot of stores, there were a lot of strays, and nobody was, you know, approaching the dogs for completely different reasons in comparison to Malaga, right? It's not because people are used to seeing dogs and they're commonplace and everybody has like this mutual respect. It's because they think dogs are dirty. So that was very interesting too. I thought it was, you know, kind of impactful for me to, like, you know, be in one place one day where dogs are completely integrated into society, and then go to, you know, get on a boat, 1 hour ride, and then arrive in a different place where dogs are like excluded from society and not really treated as pets. So very interesting to learn about that too. So yeah, there was one dog that followed my husband and I around almost for the entirety of the tour, and the both of us were like, man, we wish we could really bring this dog back home. As soon as I got back, I got COVID. Yeah, I did. And you know what? My husband and I have not gotten it for like the past 3 years. So when it started and everybody was in quarantine, like since then, we've never had COVID. But I guess our time came. And what was funny is that I was starting to feel very sick, and I took the, you know, at-home test, and it came out negative. So I spent like the following 5 days like feeling awful, thinking it was just like a cold, until my mom was like, hey, maybe you should take another test. And I did, and got COVID. And then I got my husband sick too. So it's been very eventful for these past couple of days, and with that, my schedule and my routine got completely thrown off the bus, like completely derailed. So yeah, maybe that's I haven't been as active here. I've tried to post like some shorts here and there, but that's why. There's just been a lot going on. And thank you so much for being patient and hanging in there, because I really appreciate all of you guys for following this channel and, you know, being a part of seeing me raise Dante and Peach as my companions. So thank you for being patient. From now on, we should be consistent, not sick, not going on vacation. If you guys do need help with training your dog, shoot me an email. That's the best way to contact me so that we can discuss what your dog needs. I'm also offering consultations, so if you just need a one-off, that is something that I'm offering now. If you guys are interested in any of those services that I'm currently offering, go ahead and check out the link in the description, fill out the contact form, and we'll discuss and set up a plan for training your dog. That's pretty much it, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a little bit all over the place, but I'm so appreciative of every single one of you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment if you want to see any new content. If you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. I'm open to hearing anything that you guys have, and I appreciate all of you guys. So yes, see you guys until next time. Hope you guys remember, but yeah, here's my tortoise. He's grown a lot since the last video I made of him. He's so big now that we need to make an outdoor enclosure for him. So yeah, also I got Dante and Peach to like him because they did not like, well, Peach doesn't care, but you know, Dante, he has a hard time with new things. So the first couple of times that he saw him, all right, he's peeing right now. No, Peach, stop. First couple of times that he saw him, he didn't really like him, but now they're friends. So yeah, tortoise update.